Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Last video, I said I may mention why it's hard for DBD streamers to play off stream, because that's something that, like, I think personally I've been running into a lot, just in the course of my streaming career, but lately I've been running into it a lot, a little bit on the personal side. I was in a very, very long relationship, like years and years and years, and recently that came to an end. But as a result, people think I have a lot of free time now. A lot of people think I have a lot of sudden free time just because I'm not in a relationship anymore. So a lot of people have been asking me to play Dead by Daylight, and a lot of people have been kind of like shocked to find out that I don't want to really play Dead by Daylight, even though they think I have more free time. Honestly, I have kind of less free time, which is weird. You think time would open up, but honestly, I'm more busy than I've ever been. Weird. But yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to like play Dead by Daylight off stream because they think I have a lot more time. And I just don't end up playing Dead by Daylight with them, and they're very, very confused as to why that is. And honestly, I don't play Dead by Daylight that often off stream, and I know that's a sentiment that's shared by a lot of content creators, and usually this is highlighted on Twitter as like a super negative thing, is if you don't want to play DBD off stream that much, clearly you hate the game, clearly you don't enjoy the game that much, and you're just like a bitter, like burnt out gamer who needs to find something else. And I kind of want to explain this rationale in a way that makes sense for those people that kind of don't get why this is a thing, why this is a phenomenon. And actually, it was something that was provided by my therapist, which I thought was a very, very good analogy that I will share with you because I felt guilty initially. I felt guilty about this. I'm like, why don't I want to play DBD with my friends off stream? Like, why is that not something I want to do? I feel like I'm a bad friend. It's like, well, no, actually, it makes sense because of this. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So my therapist used to work at the mall when she was younger. She used to work at the mall, and she worked at a store that, had good benefits. She had good bosses. And it paid pretty well. So basically, it was a fun and cool job for her. She is very social, obviously kind of have to be for the position she's in. She's very, very social and had a good time and really, really did enjoy her job. Really did enjoy working at her job at the mall. And what she described was that whenever her friends would want to, hang out and spend time together, they would want to go to the mall. And despite her, having good benefits, enjoying her time at the job, having good bosses, and really enjoying what she did, she would say, hey, can we do literally anything else besides go to the mall? Can we literally do anything else besides go to the mall? Can we go anywhere else? Can we go anywhere else? And that would confuse her friends because they were like, oh, well, I thought you enjoyed your job. I thought you liked working there. And she's like, yes, I do, but I don't want to feel like I'm on the clock. I don't want to feel like I need to go in there and help. This would happen to me a lot personally for me. When I used to work at McDonald's, I worked at McDonald's for 4 years when I was a young lad, a little bit more spry than I am now. And like sometimes my friends would want to go to McDonald's. I'd be like, can we go to like a different one? Can we not go to the one near the one I work at, please? Because it feels like, like you go in there, you look in the back, you see them struggling, you see them probably needing someone else to go help. And it just it clicks something in your brain that like, I need to go back there, I need to go to work. And it reminds you of being at work. It really, really does. And I feel like that's like a similar situation as to what happens with DBD streamers. And it's like, you can enjoy the game and like playing the game, but at a certain point, especially for a lot of people that, do it for a living, is like, it starts to feel like a job. Even if it's a job you thoroughly enjoy and you like going to a lot, you don't want to feel like you're on the clock in your free time. You do not want to feel like you're on the clock in your free time. I know that's something that, personally I deal with, right? It's like, I don't want to feel like I'm on the clock in my free time. I record most of my YouTube videos on my off days. I record most of my YouTube videos. My Twitch schedule is Monday through Wednesday, Thursday off, and then Friday through Saturday, and then Sunday off. That's my Twitch schedule. So Thursdays and Sundays, I'm recording. I don't really, truly actually have days off. I'm always in this game somehow, every single day. So I can keep up with the daily uploads, so I can Twitch stream, so I can do all that stuff. So I feel like already I'm at a point where I'm on this game every day. Like I really am. I'm really on this game every day for you guys. And I do enjoy this. Obviously, I wouldn't put out daily uploads if I didn't enjoy the game. And if I didn't like talking to you about the game. I wouldn't Twitch stream the game 5 days a week if I didn't enjoy hanging out with you guys and, introspecting about the game, having fun in the game, having funny moments, silly moments. Like, clearly I wouldn't do that if I didn't enjoy it. But 7 days a week, 7 days a week, I'm spending at least 1 or 2 hours in this game. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time, brother. 7 days a week, at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours of time in the game. 7 days a week, that's a long time. That's a lot of time to devote to something, to be in something. So when, you know, people come to me, they ask me, hey, you want to play DBD off stream? Obviously, I don't. I am way overexposed to this game. I am way overexposed. I do too much in this game. I do way too much in this game. Because, like, you know, from your perspective, you know, just as like a normal player who doesn't do those things, you play the game probably like what? Like, what would be a good average amount? Like a normal playtime session would probably be like, what? You're enjoying yourself probably like 4 or 5 hours, right? Like you really start enjoying and vibing with the game, you end up playing like 4 to 5 hours. You play that game 4 to 5 hours every single day. Every single day. Do you play that game 4 to 5 hours every single day, and then like somebody comes up and asks you, hey, you want to play it more? You say yes? I think that's a really realistic scenario, you know? I think it's a really realistic scenario, you know? Most people play games casually and not for a whole lot of time. So like, I think it makes more sense than you think. I really do think it makes more sense than you think that like somebody does not want to, you know, if they are spending that much time in the game daily, that they perhaps, even if they enjoy the game, even if they love the game, they perhaps don't want to play more than they already do because they have already devoted so much time to that they need some time for themselves. They need some time to do other things. Like, you gotta understand that, like, and this is a thing that's not even just a DBD thing, but like a content creator thing in general. It's like, you understand we're people. And we're people. We have relationships. We have friendships. We have family. We got lives. We got stuff to do. And if you, like, you can't spend your entire life on a game. Trust me. I used to be addicted to MMOs. I've been down that route. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. If you do end up that point, I am so sorry. I hope you are, if you are in it, you get out. Because if you get into a position like that where the game quite literally is your life, it's not fun. And it's terrible. And it's degrading to your life. It really, really is. So, like, I feel like that's just kind of where a lot of DBD streamers sit, is like, even if they thoroughly enjoy the game, even if they like the game, they just don't want to end up in a position where, like, the game, it just, like, fully envelops their life and takes them away from other things that they need to do, like you know, hang out with their partner, hang out with their friends, spend time with their family, work on personal projects. They don't even have to be like altruistic. It doesn't have to be for somebody else. Just like spend time with yourself. Like do things for you. Like you know, draw something. You know, listen to some music that you like a lot. Just like taking that time for yourself to like recuperate. You know. Like, it doesn't even have to be the super altruistic thing of someone else, but just like taking that time for yourself. Like they probably don't want to be on the game that they already spend 7 days a week on. It's just probably not what they want to do. I don't know. I just been, you know, obviously personally dealing with this lately, but also, you know, I've known of many other streamers that are kind of in similar situations where they don't necessarily want to like play DBD that much off stream. And I know that a lot of people immediately, because the DBD community is very cynical, go to, well, you must hate the game, please quit, uninstall, etc. But I wanted to kind of, you know, explain some logic and hopefully some empathetic reasons as to why, you know, DBD players may not want to actually play the game that much off stream, and it doesn't necessarily have to be intrinsically tied to some sort of dislike or disdain for the game itself. So yeah, hopefully that was a good insight into like the back end of that, because I know that's a sentiment that exists out there. Hopefully this helped you somehow, listen, or at least it was entertaining. But yeah, I think it's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much, friends, for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. But I do upload daily, so I will see you in the tomorrow zone. But if I do not, well, you know, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.